Hey guys, welcome back. Not Bob here. I wanted to show you these pallet forks. I talked about them in a previous video. I want to give you a few more details on what I got. So these are the forks I got, the Vevor. They're rated at 5,000 pounds. I want to kind of show you a couple things about them. First, they come with 2 clamping bolts here that are sufficient, very sufficient, and you can actually snug these up with using this nut down here, which is a really nice feature. Once you get it tight, you can do a final tighten on that, and that'll help keep it tight. But you get 2 of them. It also comes with this plate, which I'm not sure how useful it is. Part of the problem is that when you get this clamped to a bucket like this, you have a pretty significant gap between here and the bucket. So unless you've got a thicker edge on your bucket, you're gonna have a gap here, and it just doesn't ride right. You end up bouncing them if you don't tighten this down, but you still have a gap, so all the weight rides on that one bolt there, which is not really great. So what I did anyway, because these things will support more weight, it's not great for this bucket, this smaller bucket. So I went ahead and bought some mild steel strap and clamped it on underneath here to kind of give support to the front edge of this bucket. It helps keep this from bowing here, and really helps support it with a heavier weight. Overall, I really like these. I've moved some very big logs with them. You saw some of the logs I was moving with the other forks, the ones that I bent. Here, I'll show you this again for those that didn't see it. So I think these were rated at 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. And these things they just bent. I mean, some of the big logs I was moving, once they got out to the end of the fork, it just killed them. So I kind of got tired of messing with those other pallet forks that weren't rated for it, and got these heavier ones. I like them. They're very rigid. I haven't had any problems with any of these things bending at all. They do have the stakes, the pockets for the stakes that you can put in here. You can also chain them up by running a chain in here around the bucket to give it additional support. I didn't do that. So the length on these things are about 43 inches, it looks like, out to the tip to the pocket. And let's see if I can get this with the 54.5, looks like, overall. So you've got back there 9 inches behind the edge of the bucket for clamp. That's all clamped up to and including the pocket. So you can see these are not only welded around where they're mounted, but they also have reinforcement that's fully welded around it as well, and that's on both sides. So that gives it a lot of strength. I didn't even come close to bending these things for what I was hauling. And also underneath you'll see where it's reinforced there, and you've also got another whole pocket for the chain to anchor the other side of the chain if you decide to chain it up. Dana Tools did a review on Vevor, the company, and apparently they're a little bit sketchy, or what he found was a little bit sketchy. You guys can go out, and I'll put a link to his video down below about it. I like these. I don't have any problem with them. I think they're well built. No issues. Of course, I haven't had to return anything, but I like them. They work really well. So you can click the link and check out his video. Look at some of the products they have. I know some of them do look kind of iffy, but I don't know, give them a try. It was a lot cheaper than some other providers. Anyway, that's it. Remember, if you're driving around across riding trails, bob and weave.